A 70-year-old man died alone in a Circuit Road flat. But the fire was only one part of this tragedy. When the authorities contacted his relatives, they declined to identify his body or arrange his funeral. The fire broke out at around 2 a.m. on July 28th, inside a ninth-floor unit at Block 39 Circuit Road. The man lived alone and did not survive. Neighbors described him as a quiet recluse who rarely left his home. They said he had received few visitors over the years. Member of Parliament Tin Pei Ling said the man was estranged from his family. He had also depended on the Silver Support Scheme for financial help. After his death, the authorities contacted his relatives. According to Tin, they declined the request to identify his body or assist with the funeral arrangements. Chung Hong Welfare Service Society will now help to arrange his funeral. Arrangements will also be made for the belongings he left inside his home. A next-door neighbor said the man had been divorced for several years. There had been at least one earlier attempt to reconnect him with his daughter. After the man was hospitalized following a fall, he asked his neighbor to help contact her. The neighbor was unable to reach her. The man later told the neighbor that there was no longer any need to search for his daughter. That detail makes this more than a report about a residential fire. It raises a difficult issue that cannot be solved by financial support alone. Singapore has schemes to help seniors with daily expenses. Welfare organizations can also step in when someone has no family member willing or able to manage the final arrangements. But money and emergency assistance cannot replace regular human contact. Social isolation may remain hidden because a person can appear independent while gradually losing contact with relatives, friends, and the wider community. At the same time, we should not rush to blame the family. The article does not explain what caused the estrangement, how long it lasted, or what happened between them. Family relationships can break down for complicated reasons that outsiders may never fully understand. The fair conclusion is not that every estranged relative is uncaring. The larger concern is whether vulnerable residents can become so disconnected that nobody close to them is present during an emergency or after their death. Neighbors, grassroots volunteers, and social service groups often become the final safety net in such cases. However, a safety net works best before a crisis, not only after one. A resident who rarely leaves home, receives no visitors, and depends on financial assistance may need more than occasional checks. Early contact could reveal health concerns, unsafe living conditions, or a lack of emergency support. This case shows why aging in place is not simply about allowing seniors to remain in their own flats. It must also mean ensuring they are not aging in complete isolation. Do you think Singapore should introduce more regular welfare checks for seniors who live alone and have little family contact? Share your thoughts below and support 2230 by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing for more Singapore News Explainers.